A face I've never seen, yet looks just like my own. A story hidden in the blood, a piece of me unknown. Now, the circles start to close. Two worlds begin to blend, finding where I came from and where I now begin. Can you explain your perspective of when you found out you were adopted? Where were you in that moment and how did you also feel?
Actually, when I suspected it. I did suspect it growing up because my adopted brother and I, we look nothing alike. We look nothing like our adoptive parents. And my adoptive mom was 5'1.5", 5'2", and my adoptive dad was like 5'5". I am 5'9". My adopted brother is 6'2". So, and we didn't look, not only the height, but we didn't look anything alike. We had cousins that we thought were our true cousins that had mentioned that we were adopted at one time, but I was so young, I didn't even know what the word adopted meant. But I knew that it was something bad because they got into a lot of trouble for saying that. So I knew there was something there that wasn't, that was not being told to me. And I suspected it, but I didn't have any proof. I had a great childhood, albeit when I got older, I was not allowed to do a lot of things. I grew up in a very strict household, so I couldn't go out to parties like I wanted, but I am a people person, so I always had a lot of friends.
I did not grow under your heart, but in it I was planted. A life grafted, strong and new. The love I took for granted. Both stories make me whole. One gave me life, one gave me home. I think that's what's most interesting about this whole storyline, or just because it's real life. It feels like a story, but it's real life. Is that you start to find connections, not only through family lineage, but also just within personality traits as well. And as we uncover more things about everything, is that you guys were right near each other the whole time. So that's it's many forms of connectedness. Yeah.
It is, and it is ever growing. It's just unbelievable of how all of this happened.
We didn't rewrite the past together. We didn't erase the years apart. We built something fragile and honest instead.
Go past the stop sign, then turn right onto South
Vineyard
Old Avenue.
Avenue.
Does it look familiar?
Yep. That house is still the same as it looked back in the day.
And how was it just growing up in your household? How were the family dynamics within the household?
Well, my parents, they divorced when I was 13 years old. My adopted parents, they divorced when I was 13, so I was just in the 9th grade, about to go to high school. And it was, I didn't even understand why they were getting a divorce. There was no argument, never saw an argument, never heard bickering. So I was stunned when it happened because I didn't, I wasn't privy to any of that. So they hid that really, really well. Yep, that's where I grew up.
Hey, Mimi's house. Everyone say hey.
Hey! There were no 2-story houses on this block. People have built up. So this is from 1st grade until I left and got married to your grandpa. The friends that I had were my neighbors, and I grew up with them. Nobody moved. So from kindergarten all the way up until you know, they passed away, or most of them moved other places after they graduated from high school. I knew them, and I still am friends with quite a few people like that.
Aw,
Isn't
yeah.
that cute?
Like,
The elementary
destination is
they
on
don't
your
even have that much
Virginia
parking.
Yeah, I had to be about this tall when I went here.
That's still tall
real.
for a little kid.
I was tall. Oh, see where it says Mount Vernon Junior High School? They left that up there.
Wow, I think that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like that.
Oh wow, guys, this is just amazing to me.
You see how much like things change over the years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what this is. Brings back a lot of memories, a lot of good memories.
That's always good too.
Yeah, a lot of good
Right.
memories. Only place I ever lived until I left, got married. Now I'm on the move.
A careful stitching of heart to heart, because love is not a definite language. It doesn't divide, it multiplies.
I signed up under MyHeritage, and I didn't do any more. That's it. I was just out there. I wasn't active on it, but I've always felt like I had a twin sister. I always felt that. Again, no proof. That's what motivated me. It's just the feeling. If I don't have a twin sister, I have a sister out there. I feel that. I have a sister out there somewhere. So that was my motivation.
What made you want to do the search for finding any other relatives outside of the household you grew up with or grown to know?
Mommy passed in 2005, and one of my great aunts had always told me that, you know, how my mom came to life, like who was my mom's father, but no one knew who he was. And I don't know, somewhere in between 2023, 2024, a light bulb went off and said there's tools and ways to dig into your DNA. And prior to that, I would dibble dabble a little bit with Ancestry, trying to build my tree and figure out who's who, but I could only go so far because the man that was my grandfather was not my grandfather. You need the maternal and the paternal side. So I hit a roadblock. I dipped into my savings account. I hired a genealogy company solely to find out who my mom's biological dad was. Finally, like June or July, I got a hit. They called me and they contacted me. But when they contacted me, they weren't talking about a grandfather. They said a potential sister or auntie. I'm like, huh? A potential sister or auntie? Like, what? I was like, oh, it must be an auntie because my mom don't have no other kids, right? And I lost so many nights of sleep just wondering, who is this lady? Who is this person? Why are they saying it's a sister? Like, does mom have another sister? Do I have a sister? Like, what's going on? I started, again, researching, reading, looking, doing People Finder, looking up on Facebook, can you know, just anything that I could. So I knew a little bit about her from her conversation, that she was from Los Angeles. She lived in Florida. And what was the other key? She went to Dorsey High School. That's some of the basic things I knew. And I'm like, wow, she lived in Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles. She went to Dorsey. All of my family went to Dorsey. So things was just like, huh. And it made me more and more interested in finding out more. We connected, we talked, we hit it right off the bat, and it was her. And my God, I found her. But I still like, are you an aunt? Are you a sister? So from there, I believe we both had to retest to confirm the DNA. And it again came back because it was aunt and half sister. From what they told us, both of those are very close together. So you have to do a special test to really see if it's sibling or auntie. So we did that, and it wound up being sister. So the genealogy company sent me a book with all the family information and connections that we were able to make from that. And I found a sister, and yeah, that's how we initially met. Yeah.
It's like we've been together forever because, she has a mouth and thinks she's right.
I am right.
And
Yeah, I
she's
am.
not.
I am.
So just being negative to every good thing she wanted to say as a brother, a younger brother, be annoying. I did it. And I still do that.
The reason why I feel like I hit the jackpot with Deborah is because not only did I get a sister, it wasn't an aunt, but I also feel like she's my mom because she looks just like my mom. So there's an extra connection there for me personally.
It's so similar. We just all open up our hearts to one another, and it's good. It's definitely very positive.
The story is just beginning. We're just the foundation of the story. You guys and us kids and stuff are going to be the legendary of the story.
We have a bigger family now, so.
I know, right? And it's forever growing. We just found another cousin. And now, I mean, it's Ancestry and all of these, MyHeritage, all these places are unbelievable. The DNA is out there, and I'm so glad I took the journey.
I am made of every hand that held me, every truth I dared to recognize. So I stand at the meeting of my stories, roots intertwined, no longer unknown, not choosing between where I came from and the place I've always called home.
Could each of you name like a fun memory between each other, either as a group or individual?
I can.
Okay.
When Dana and I went to visit Deb last year, we were out in the yard planting
funny.
her flowers, and so we all had a garden tool, and we started singing what?
Green Acres.